Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go over a number of basic topics. Some of these things very, very basic, some of them increasing in difficulty until we get up to the area where we need to be to start our book and our chapter. So what we're looking at today is we're adding and subtracting. So something like 6 plus 3, 8 minus 2. Not a big deal. We can do them numerically if we memorize our factors. So we have 6 plus 3, that's going to be 6 plus 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we end up, 6 plus 1, 2, 3. Yes, good, very nice. So we end up with 9. Okay, alternatively, we have 8 minus 1, 2. So we end up with 6. Now, obviously that's very basic stuff, but we can look at it from a modeling perspective. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus 1, 2, 3. Well, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 9. So we have modeling going on here. Additionally, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take away 1, 2. Well, gone, 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 gone. Take it away 2 there. Leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So again, we come up with 6. So whether we're using our factors, whether we're using modeling, we still end up with 9 and 6 because we're combining here and we're taking things off here. So we have all of those pieces of the puzzle. Now, let's do something a bit more difficult. Let's go 62 plus 31. Well, 62 plus 31, we certainly don't want to do 62 of these guys and 31 of these guys. But what we can say is if I have a strip of 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I have 6 strips of this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 1, 2, and I have 1, 2, 3 plus 1. Now I can easily put them together and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 strips and 1, 2, 3 little bits. Now if I were to do the same thing but do subtraction, say I have 62 minus 31. Well, I have 6, take away 1 from each, take away 1 from each. If I take away 1, 2, 3 of them, that leaves 3 big pieces. And if I take away 1 little one from 2 little ones, I end up with 1 little one. So again, we're modeling. But now when we start talking bigger numbers, we usually talk about stacking them up. 62 plus 31. So we stack them so that the ones place and the tens place are together. So I say 2 plus 1 is 3. 6 plus 3 is 9. 93. In the same way, 62 minus 31, 2 take away 1 is 1. 6 take away 3 is 3. You'll notice I'm organizing, taking my time, making them very straight. Now, obviously, if we have to do something like this, 112 minus 84. In this case, I can't take 8 away from 1 and I can't take 4 away from 2, so I have to regroup or carry. Whether you call it regrouping or whether you call it carrying, it doesn't frankly make a difference. But in this case, we can say, I only have 2, but if I borrow this one, I can make it 12. So instead of 2, I have 12. 12 take away 4, 8. If I have this, I've already borrowed 1, leaving me nothing. Well, I can't take nothing minus 8, so I have to borrow again, or regroup, and I have 10 minus 8 is 2. I come up with 28. Now, I can make this significantly longer. 5, 4, 6, 3, 7, 1, minus 2, 1, 4, 9, 3. Doesn't matter how long it gets at this point because the process stays the same. Now, I didn't do adding because adding, you simply put them together. But let's do subtracting here. I regroup 1. I can't take away 3 from 1, so I'm going to turn this into an 11 but I got to borrow. So 11 take away 3, going to come up with 8. That's now 6, but I can't take 9 away from 6, so I have to borrow. 16. 16 take away 9, come up with 7, that gives me 2. Again, 4 out of 2, can't do it. So it's 12. 12 take away 4 is 8. This is a 5. Hey, I can take 1 away from 5, that's 4. 4 take away 2 is 2, and I have 5 there. So that's my answer. If I were to add, it works exactly the same thing in reverse. 5, 4, 6, 3, 7, 1 plus 2, 1, 4, 9, 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. 7 plus 9. Now 7 plus 9 is going to be 16. And really, folks, it's a matter of practice, okay? That's really what this boils down to. It's a matter of organization and of practice. So, we say 6 and 9 is 16, put the 6 here, but I can't put an extra 1 here. The 1 has to go all the way up top. 3 plus 4 is 7, plus 1 more is 8. 6 plus 1 is 7. 4 plus 2 is 6. Bring down a 5. There's my answer. That is adding and subtracting. Now, I go through all that, not because you don't already know it, but because we're going to start doing this with decimals and fractions, and we're going to obey the same rules. So it's all important to know. Remember, to add and subtract, we can do it by modeling, or we can do it by stacking, or we can do it simply numerically. Okay? So, all those different ways.